Hey kids, Flexing Teacher Weber here. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Today, after correcting your algebraic patterns review assignment, we're going to do a test. You are allowed to use everything you've used in this unit as a test. It's like, for your test, it's like an open book test. Feel free to use it. Now, there's a couple tips I want to give you on this test for some things that might come up when you do it. I want to look at a couple questions on the test and just give you a couple of hints on how you're going to go about them, okay? So I'm going to flip to my whiteboard here. Question number 5 gives you an equation. It gives you y equals x minus 1. And it gives you values for x. And it asks you to use those values for x to get the y values and create ordered pairs. So you have to use substitution. Now, I'm not going to show you the answers, but I'll just get you started on the first one. If x is equal to -2, you would do y equals -2 minus 1. Maybe I will get you started. 2 negatives and 1 negative make 3 negatives. So that means your first ordered pair would be x is -2 and y is -3. Okay? That's what you're going to do in that part. And then once you have all the ordered pairs, it's going to ask you to graph them. Now, I give you a graph, but I don't number it. I'm going to tell you how you should number your graph. The values aren't going to be that large, so you're going to have enough space on your graph to go up by ones, okay? Negative ones down that way, okay? And negative ones this way, okay? So you're going to have to label that graph. Okay, that's going to get you through question 5. Now, I want to show you question 7. Question 7 is also about graphing. I give you some points on a graph, and I ask you to give me the ordered pairs for those points. But what I don't do is I leave the graph blank. Once again, you're going to have to go and label this graph. I want you to go up by ones on every axis. So 1, 2, 3, 4. +1, +2, +3, +4. -1, -2, -3, -4. -1, -2, -3, -4. So go up by ones on that graph in number 7, and then identify where those points are and give me the ordered pairs for those points. Okay, that's number 7. Now the last one I want to look at is number 8. Last question, you're asked to graph it. You're asked to graph number 8, and I don't give you the full graph. The reason I don't give you the full graph is because it's going to be all positive values. So you only need the positive x-axis and the positive y-axis, and make sure that you label the x-axis gains and the y-axis cost. And you don't need the other parts of the coordinate plane because you're only dealing in the positive part, okay? So just make your graph entirely in that first quadrant. Look back on all of your notes, all the assignments we did in this unit. Look back on my corrections. You're allowed to use all that. It's an open book test. You'll do really well if you work hard and look back at your stuff. Don't just guess on things, okay? And we'll have this due on Wednesday. Have a good couple of days, and Flexing Teacher Weber out.